Moo everyone! So today I want to show you what I did in Satisfactory. I sort of did a tower of everything, except my computer is absolute shit and run at like 10 FPS. So I figured I would ask my good buddy Kylo to record with me.
User.
Okay. Yeah, so Kylo is currently the one controlling right now. So let me explain real quick. The tower essentially produces what is the requirement for phase 4 in a reasonable amount of time, which is actually 8.5 hours. But I mean, it's been running for a while, so it's all done by now. Um, but like the tower is basically just producing that, and everything on the way down I kind of make a little bit extra of this, a little bit extra of that. So there's actually a warehouse, so it's really like a tower of everything. um, and this is still currently the beta build. It's we're on update 8. um, it's not 1.0. So the requirement for phase 4, if you haven't played the game before 1.0, you're gonna see the requirements are kind of insane actually. So even though it's a reasonable amount of production, it's still like kind of a lot. So yeah, Kylo, when ready, you may have a, you know,
I may enter.
just yeah, just do whatever. So everything is brought by trains, but they're big trains. 4 lines, they don't cross each other. There's no intersection, and
Oh,
it's
really? Okay.
yeah, no intersection. So that way, it's easier to run more optimally. That's my car, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't really drive anymore.
Right.
And it's 12 car each train, one locomotive on each end, except one of them has to climb quite a steep slope, so it's actually two locomotive on one end and 11 cars instead. Um, None of the belts go through any wall or ceiling or anything like that. They're all visible.
Oh,
So
really? Oh, do you have no
yes,
conveyor holes at all?
none whatsoever, except
Wow.
the final ceiling. That's the only exception.
Uh, that's actually crazy.
Um,
I mean, I
yep.
guess that does make sense correlating with the screenshots I've seen before. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of organized spaghetti.
Oh yeah. No,
Moving.
very compact. Compact is a great word there too. It's very
So
compact.
this is my cute little warehouse. I've separated what is basic material and equipment, and they're sorted in a way that makes sense to me. It's kind of like how
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
unlock them through normal progression in the game.
Yeah, you definitely have a like most of your electronics are like together. You got circuit boards, computers, quick wire, AI limiters, high speed connect, like
Yeah.
that. You got quartz stuff, so your 3 quartz, you got aluminum, like everything is very. I have something kind of similar, not as organized as this, definitely not
Okay.
as clumped, because at least when I made my storage, it was not as I didn't have everything unlocked, or didn't plan
Mm-hmm.
it out as well. But yeah, this is
Yeah, yeah,
very
yeah,
well
yeah, yeah.
planned, very well planned.
Also, I was saying like it's a reasonable production. All of this runs on a single belt. Like it all fits on less than 780 per
Oh,
minute
okay.
total.
Yeah. Really? Even your concrete? Wow.
Yeah, all of it.
How much how
All of
much
it.
um how much do you have for concrete? Like how many storages here?
Well, it's only one container each. It's only
Oh,
one
wow.
industrial container.
Okay. That's interesting. Dude, that is crazy, because I think on my saver right now I have like over 500,000 concrete stored up, so I can because
Okay, but I
I
mean
go
you
through.
use a
Yeah.
lot. You use
Yeah,
a lot.
I go through a little bit. Yeah, yeah, I definitely go through.
I've actually never ran out of anything,
That's
except that
crazy.
at some point I was using heavily the steel beams
Oh yeah,
for
yeah.
certain construction
Sure.
higher above.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did like a
Oh,
temporary
yep.
construction of that outside, but
Wait, is this
that's
how
it.
you get to the next floor?
Yep.
Oh,
There's
okay.
There's two of them. They
Yeah.
both reach the entire way.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's like a spiral
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, the other one
staircases,
comes up over there.
and you can, if you look over to the train side, you can see all the organized spaghetti there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very, very, very. There's so many belts. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh, is this your?
there's
So is this your material? Is this storage right here?
yes, this goes to
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah. It
warehouse.
goes. So rips all the way around. Yeah, you got tons of train stations in here for sure as well. Tons.
Yeah, well, it's four trains. And like I said, it's 12 car each, except one is actually 11. So that's 47 car total, I think. I think it is. I'm not sure.
It's actually surprising. I thought it would be more if somebody was doing, project assembly, but it's actually not as that's actually pretty conservative for what my brain would think you would need. I would think you need, like 300, but no, you don't. This
Okay, but
is
there's also the fact that I'm pushing the trains to the limit. Like I did
oh sure, okay.
advanced
Oh, I
map
see.
to have them exactly as like
Yeah,
the
you calculated it.
actual amount that you can get out of a train if you have stacks of 100 is 14, 18, I think, something like that. Um, and the most that I'm using in one of them is like 13 something
Oh
per
wow, yeah.
minute.
Okay.
So they're really pushed to the limit. So this is all copper for the first two floors,
Oh,
and
it's
you
all
can see,
copper. Oh wow.
yeah, and you
Oh
can
yeah.
see that it's not just like, oh, first we're doing. You can use the hover pack if you want to see easier.
Oh yeah,
Um,
true.
so it's not just oh, let's do all ingots and then let's do all this and that. It's all mixed up. So you have one machine here is ingot, then the two next machines are wires, then the last
Right.
machine is cable, and it's all like one model that goes over and over. But I vary these models. Every type of material is a different model like this, and it's all integrated in a single thing.
Right. Right.
But we're still just making basic materials here.
Right. Yeah. This is still a lot of copper. Well, I feel like this is quite a lot of copper production. Is this all of the total copper you need, including like ingots to be sent for sheets as well, or is that made down here as
Yes,
well?
everything that is required all the way up is made here.
Okay. Wow.
And from memory, it is 9,000 something copper per minute, copper iron ores. I don't use the alternate recipes for like add water to make more kind of thing, because well, it takes less space this way.
Yeah.
That's mostly what it is. And also, if I was to add water to make more, I would need to import the water. So it's not really convenient. So I just use like the
Right.
basic
Right. Oh yeah,
recipes for
definitely.
these
Yeah. Yeah.
things.
It's easier just to
Um,
import a bit of extra material than
yes,
bring in water and complicate all that.
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
There's also a lot of basic recipes that I'm using just because at the time that I was planning, I actually didn't had the alternate recipes. And one that you're going to be surprised to hear is that I'm using the basic screws. I'm not even using cast iron
Wow.
screws.
That is
I know.
that's crazy.
uh, but it's all good.
Right.
It's functional.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you got all the parts as.
So yeah, this is the rest of the copper on this floor.
Oh, is this
Um,
also copper as well, completely, or
yeah, except
quote
this
quartz?
part where the machine changed colors.
Yeah.
Essentially, I realized that I had extra space on this floor. So this is all quartz,
Right.
concrete, and quick wire on
Oh
that side.
wow. Okay.
Basically,
It's
what happened was I
so
started
dense.
building. Yeah, very dense. I started building the tower the size of the train and warehouse,
Oh
and I
sure.
realized that it was too thin. So I was like, okay, let's add a little extension, just a little bit,
Just
just
tiny
true,
bit.
Yeah, no, just a tiny bit. Seriously, like just um, three tile in every direction, which is nothing. But if you do the math, turns out that's a 50% increase.
Yeah. Yeah.
So turns out I now had too much space. So that's
Yeah.
why this area not doesn't contain only copper.
Copper sheets.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
this
Yeah.
is all the copper sheet right there.
Right. All the pollution. Oh my gosh.
All the pollution, yes. All the pollution indoors, no
Yes.
windows or
Nope.
anything.
Nope. Just breathe it in.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yep.
the. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. It's crazy. Is there anything I'm
um,
missing here? Oh no. You just buffers. Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
So it doesn't
that's
look like you're. So it looks like you needed a lot more copper than you did for quartz and limestone. Do
oh
you have
yeah, no,
limestone anywhere
definitely.
else, or is it only on that
No,
floor?
only on that floor.
Wow. Oh,
So
packaged
at
water.
this point, this is the it's mostly plastic, but I should say it's oil production.
Okay.
So oil is something that I process on the spot into electricity, but I bring in polymer resin, which I consider is the raw material from oil.
Okay.
Um, and so in here we have all the plastics, the rubber, and um, there's like just one machine that makes fabric for gas masks,
Oh, sure. Okay.
basically. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
this is yeah, it's a lot a lot of plastic. So all
it's
this is being fed off of resin?
yes,
That's crazy actually. So how much oil are you using, do you know? Do you know the ballpark?
uh, around 9,000,
Only
I
what?
think. Around no, around 9,000 polymer
9,000?
resin, I think. Oil is might be a little bit less than that. I don't remember. You know what? I'm actually gonna bring out the numbers while we do this because I have them on my side. Okay, there we go. Oil is 4,500,
Oh wow,
and
that's actually
processed
not that much.
into resin, the resin is 10,000.
Yeah, as I say, that ratio is definitely higher, like items wise per
Yeah.
minute.
And by the
This
way, normally everything would be green light. The reason why there's some yellow light in here is because some of the production above wasn't completely synced in.
oh okay. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
there's a little
actually
bit.
had issues a little bit on that end. Um, like it's a little bit of a backed up production, basically.
Right. Yeah, and this
Yeah.
is and you do all the planning by hand, right?
Oh yes, it was all done with a notepad and a calculator and in-game looking at recipes. That's it. That's all I didn't use any on the of the online tools or
Right, right.
whatever.
The calculators or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it was
But yeah, that water production has been the hardest pain in my ass in the entire game.
the
And
packaged water.
yes, so the biggest difficulty here with the packaging is because I needed perfect sync between train coming in, train coming out, and it's also the most heavily used material per car
Oh,
in the entire map.
huh.
So it's been giving me problem from the start, and so that was the first one that I had problems with, and the last one that I was able to fix. And yeah, it's been a ride. That one in particular has been a ride.
Yeah, this is a ton of plastic.
It's a lot of plastic, and it's
Well, I mean, from resin
100%
though.
used. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well, that's what I'm saying.
100% used. That's the thing. I'm producing plastic 3,100 per minute, and I'm using uh essentially I'm using all of it except less than 30 per minute. So less than 30 is
Right.
going toward the warehouse.
Right. The storage. Yeah. Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's like normal. I mean, I think yeah. For my storage, I have like I think 80 per minute. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, I mean, and that's plenty, plenty, plenty.
So
It's
this
actually
is
also combined in a production line. So
okay. So this is all iron stuff. I had a little bit of extra space, so I have here rotors
right.
specifically, which is an advanced material, but everything else is just basic iron production.
Oh sure. Okay. I see. I
The
see.
screws, I'm making so much screws per minute. It
Yeah.
is
If you're using
insane.
default recipes, yeah, I bet you are. Like,
I'm making 8,400 screws per minute.
oh my god, I hate screws. I hate screws. It's like
um,
because like a heavy modular frame uses 100 screws per minute. Like computers, don't they use like
yes,
over 100?
yes, something like that.
Supercomputers use them
Computers, the
130. Yeah.
yeah, there you
Um,
go. So
supercomputer. What is
screws are
supercomputer?
definitely
Super. Oh wait, no,
yeah,
supercomputer is not.
supercomputer don't.
Well, I mean, it
They
uses
don't,
computers,
but
I guess, but yeah, yeah.
it's really all about the computers and the heavy modular frames, but there's also like
Yeah.
these and that. Like the
All right. So
default
for the
recipe
default,
is is
200.
200. Yes, 200 each.
That's so gross. Oh my
So
gosh.
that's where it mostly
Oh
goes.
yeah, no, and belts being limited to 780, so it's basically 3 manufacturers per belt,
Yeah,
which is
there's a
just
lot of
uh
yeah, there's a lot of belts of
not
screws
yeah, not
going
to mention
up.
all of your rotors that you have to that is
Well,
unreal. And you're
that
make
was a good thing that I made the rotors here to
right on this
eliminate
level,
some
yeah,
of the
right,
belts going up.
right, definitely
Um,
yes, especially with screws and rods needing to be. Is it where is oh so this is your so this is your screw production. You're using rods, 2 screws,
in
so
two
not the
screws, yes.
not
So you have
cast.
like
Yep,
right
or
there you
steel.
have it's kind of a set of 6 machines where you have one smelter, two rods, and three screws
Oh,
in
sure. Yeah,
a
yeah. Okay, okay. I see. Yeah,
like a little square kind of thing.
yeah.
Um, and
Poop out
so iron
rods.
was going to
Split it.
take a
Okay.
lot
Yeah.
of space. Meanwhile, aluminum was going to not take a lot of space but be very vertical because of the refineries.
Look at
So
this.
I also have aluminum on this floor. Um, and why? Yeah, so you have like iron on 2 floors and aluminum on 1 floor. So it's kind of like the iron has like this balcony right above us
Okay.
that doesn't take the entire floor, and because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
balcony, there's actually a like a post structure to hold it.
Is this where your where the it starts getting smaller then? Your
It
floors?
starts getting smaller on the next floor.
Okay. So is this considered the same floor? Oh no. So these are two. These are two separate floors. Yeah, they
These
are.
are
Okay.
they're
Well, it's
kind
like
of one.
yeah,
They're
because
kind of
well, I was
one
saying like in
floor.
comparison, because this is much more open. It's like like a subfloor almost.
Yeah. Well, also because of lights, you'll notice that the floor of this one is actually industrial walkways that allows for the
Oh yeah,
light to
yeah.
shine through. And I had the
Oh,
same
okay.
thing in the copper floor. I used the same way to have the light go all the way down.
Oh yes, interesting. Okay, I didn't really think about that. Obviously, there's the obviously like the hole in the industrial walkway, but I
Hmm.
didn't really think about that. That's interesting. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay. So
even if you use glass, the light doesn't shine through. So this is the aluminum to the right.
right, in this little like corner
Yeah,
pocket of
this little
the
corner,
floor.
exactly. That is
Yeah,
the aluminum production right there.
yeah. Again, default and um yeah, so with this recipe, you have to add in silica, right? So it's like an extra
Yes.
50 silica. It's basically like I think it works out to be like an extra 50 or 100 per like set of what are these called? Foundries, if I remember correct. It's like an extra fit. You have to add in basically an extra 50%.
Yeah, you have to add a little bit. I have the numbers here. Calculator. So essentially,
20.
I am producing out of that aluminum. I am producing 512 silica, but I actually need 13A7.5. So yeah, I have to bring in a whole bunch of silica
Yeah, yeah.
just to finish this.
Yeah, one thing I don't think I'll end up doing it on my current one just because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time, and honestly I think my save might be unplayable at a certain point on my PC, which I'm kind of scared of. Considering we're already at over 20 megabytes. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but I do like the idea of using the alternates of the solids, or like the solid aluminum or whatever, the where it's just scrap,
Yeah.
and to where so you basically produce silica from aluminum, and use that to feed other factories. Like I think you need silica in like nuclear, I'm pretty sure, right? And
You do.
I think, but yeah, so like
bit.
yeah, and where it's not much, and you can even use the silica combined with copper sheets to make circuit boards, I think, right?
Yes, there's circuit
Yeah,
boards
yeah.
you can do with that for sure.
Yeah, that's something I've always thought was interesting.
So
Just
that would be an interesting idea. Just so you know, I looked at the alternate recipe for aluminum, the sloppy aluminum,
oh
which
yeah,
doesn't produce.
yeah, it doesn't produce it.
silica.
Yes, yeah,
It's so much better. It's so much better.
yeah.
So you might not want. I don't know. I
Right,
mean,
right.
it's a fun idea. It's a fun idea, but it's definitely you get way more alumina product solution, like way more. Look at that. It's like you get what, 20% more? Yeah, 20% more from your bauxite because you're not producing silica. So that would be up to you.
Right, but I don't know which one is, I guess, more rare, bauxite or quartz.
Bauxite is more rare, I think.
I Yeah.
Actually, is it?
I,
Good question.
the other thing is I don't know it if they're like equal, but then aluminum is needed less than like silica, then technically silica would be like more valuable, right? Or like quartz would be more valuable.
You might
I
be
honestly
right.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers, but it is an interesting. But that's like
is
the trade off
definitely a
is
good
that like
idea,
because
yeah.
sloppy is very nice. Sloppy is an amazing alternate, obviously.
Mhm.
So it's always been like a conflict because sloppy is so good, but I've always thought like it would be adding an extra logistical step, which is always fun in Satisfactory. Like when you've played it enough to where like
Yeah.
making something a bit more inconvenient is actually quite fun, because it forces you to do like more build more infrastructure and be like, oh, I'm gonna truck this somewhere, train it an extra step. It can be kind of a bit more fun that way.
It's like you could just use very, very long belts,
Mm-hmm.
but then you could also use trains or trucks or something
Yeah,
like that,
exactly.
which is
It's
just for the fun of it,
right, especially like
That is what
like
it is.
you think about like that the material factory I made with the like truck line inside the factory for no reason. I could just belt it inside the factory, but like you put a truck inside the factory for no reason other than to be a bit more fun, right?
So
there's so many screws.
oh yeah, there's
how many of these are screws?
There are 10 of them.
10 of these belts are 10 of these belts that go up, or
yes,
yeah, they go
10
up.
10 of these belts go up, and they're all screws.
That's crazy. Is this your copper powder? Oh, okay, so this is your copper. This is what I was curious about before.
Powder, yes.
Yeah, I didn't know if you're making the copper powder at the bottom. That's why I asked earlier.
Yeah, and it goes all the way to the very last floor.
Right, because it's like the part of yeah, definitely.
So this part is steel. Now this floor is actually walkable. From now on, all the floors are walkable because I was done with basic materials. Well, steel is technically a basic material. So I was like, okay, let's change the look a little bit.
Belt.
This was the very, very rough, raw, compact look. Now at this point, we're starting to have a little bit of breathing room.
Right.
the reason why I made this one
I
specifically
like this.
walkable was because
I like this.
this reduces in size. Like the
Yes.
floors now reduce in size. We're back to
Ooh,
the
balcony.
yes, that's the first balcony. There are multiple of
Balcony.
them.
Yes, we love balconies.
Um, so we're back to the original size now, the size
Oh,
of
that
the
is a
train
jump.
stations.
Is that train crashed?
No, it's just up. So
Ah.
there's a essentially, if you want to have your trains to be perfectly optimized, you want to have one extra train per route. So every time that a train gets at the station is where you need to have the longest time that the train. So there's always going to be one train waiting to enter the tower,
Oh, okay.
essentially. That way, it makes sure that the timing is perfect in the tower and the transfer rate is optimized. The other stations, it doesn't matter as much because
Is that
it's
so? Is that like so it unloads? So it doesn't try to unload when there's still material in the train station.
um
Is that what it avoids, or like so a
well
train
what it
doesn't?
av- so yeah, it avoids trying to go in too fast, essentially. So if you have more train per minute, you're gonna have more material coming in per minute. But then while there's the unloading animation, the conveyor belts are locked. So if you have too many trains per minute, then you're gonna have your conveyor belts won't be able to extract the material fast enough. So it's a matter of finding the right timing. And for trains that bring in stacks of 100, that's one train every 2 minutes and 15. That is the perfect timing. So that's why I have one
Okay,
train waiting there to go in.
I
And if you
see.
look at the map, you'll see that I actually have quite the amount of stations everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're definitely
So, like,
spotted around.
yeah, I gather material from all around the map.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so each of the station are not used, uh, like to the maximum potential. Only the
Right.
tower is,
Oh, okay. Okay.
uh,
I see. I see.
and the water pumping station, but whatever. So, yeah.
What
Uh,
is
this
concrete, steel?
is,
Oh, beams, case beams. Yeah.
yes, encased beams, exactly. That's kind of
Oh,
a
so this is
basic
this all
layout.
steel? This
This
floor?
is all steel.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
this
Yeah.
floor is
Yeah.
all steel.
Yeah.
And that was, because I had the balcony all
Wait.
around. That's why I wanted the floor to be walkable.
Dude, I always love when there's balconies. I love it. Oh my god, these
And
belts.
yeah, these belts. You're going through a forest of belts. And by the way, if you look at the middle, it's starting to clear out now. Like you can
Yes.
actually
Yes.
see through
Right. Right.
because um
There's so
there
there's so much.
because when you take all the raw materials and then you start transforming them, it reduces the amount that goes through belts. But I still sort of try to make it compact, one material per belt and the minimum amount of belt possible,
Right.
so the
Right.
middle gets clearer and
Oh
clearer
yeah,
and
definitely.
clearer.
Ooh, got some fancy
Yeah,
boys here.
now
Getting
we're
into.
starting to have more advanced
Ooh, a
materials.
smart
so
plating. That's nice. Nice. Nice.
so this is the first more advanced material. So you have all the reinforced iron plate. You have the modular frames. What
Rotors,
else is there?
rotors and rods.
The rotors comes in from earlier, but you do have all the stators, the
Oh
motors,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
we have half the production of automatic wiring. It it wasn't able to fit on this floor.
Yeah,
So
you
the
need a
other
lot,
half
don't
is on
you?
the next floor. Yes, automated wiring is a big one. and there's like two smaller space parts, like the smart plating and the um, automated frame. I don't remember the exact name.
Automated or modular engine that we're talking about.
No,
Wait, sorry.
it's like the one that you make out of modular frame and steel beam, something like that. What is it? I actually have it in my. Let's go back to my list that you don't see on screen.
Modular frame. Where do these go?
Versatile
Oh,
frame.
yeah, it's the framework. Yeah, the one I was staring at
Yeah.
before. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain. Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
So, yeah.
This one I didn't made it as walkable because there's no doors for. There's no
Oh,
balcony
sure.
on
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
sure. I
That's
see.
why.
Still lots of production. Are all the floors the same height besides the plastic one that uses refineries?
Them yes.
Okay.
Those 3 floors definitely are the same height.
Okay, yeah, that's what it seemed like. They were all relatively similar.
Yes.
So this I'm jumping up. Manufacturers.
Electronic.
Oh,
mostly.
Okay, yeah.
So you have the rest of the automated wiring. You have all the circuits board, which takes. There's a lot of them.
Oh, I'm on a belt. Where am I?
Oh no, you're on a belt.
I'm getting taken away.
Well, who's flying around, huh? Whose fault is that? Oh, you're screwed here. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we're out.
Okay.
Oh, we have a power switch. Oh, is this for the? Oh, this for lights.
Yes, that's for the lights. So yeah, I was saying there's all the automated wiring. The rest of them, there's all the circuits boards. There's the AI limiters, the computers, and the heavy modular frames. So
see if I can find them.
Which is not an electronic.
On computers.
Yeah, these are the computers. On
our
left, essentially, it's 13 manufacturers.
Yeah, these guys.
For those make computers, and there's also 10 manufacturers for heavy modular frames. I actually went very, very reasonable for the heavy modular frames, and if I had to do it again, I would have made more of them. Just for the storage. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Taking a while to get them. Especially when if you have to. Well, I don't know if you have to build a lot more manufacturers after this point, but if you.
I had to build kind of a bunch of them still. So, yeah, I would have needed probably more for storage, for easier storage.
Yeah, I ran into that issue when I was building the turbo fuel plants. Because I needed. It wasn't for the. It wasn't really a problem for all the production, but for the generators, because I was placing like 300 generators, and I was not. Yeah, no, I did not have enough, and I thought I had enough, but with like indie storages, but I did not have enough.
Well, that's the thing with heavy modular frames.
Yeah, because they only stack to 50. Enough. Well, yeah, they only stack to 50 as well. In comparison to other things that stack to 100, 200, 500. The 50 does not really hold up very much in comparison, anyways.
And it's kind of like, oh yeah, the recipe only, like the basic recipe only produced 2 per minute. So clearly I won't need that much. And you do need that much. So.
Yeah. You just have to make more. Oh, we got a space elevator part.
Yes, this is where we're starting to go into way more advanced stuff.
Oh, so yeah, definitely.
This floor
it's way more open.
This is like a big change of design. We have a balcony on this floor.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It is like very all in the open. See, like you have like windows here.
I like that.
Windows, doors here. This is the balcony that I was very, very proud about. My prettiest one that I posted.
I love this. World. I love this so much. Because you can't even tell it's like glass if you don't really pay attention to this. I love this. I really love this.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I still am definitely gonna incorporate this somehow to a build that I do.
Go ahead and seal it. It's actually it's 4-meter wall windows.
Yeah.
That are synced in 3
like 3.
Deep.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. It looks so good. Yes. It's phenomenal.
I also
I
used
love it.
that idea later on. Oh, and look at this detail on the wall. Isn't it pretty? I really like this. Really, really like it. It's like my favorite design in the entire. Like even what's above. No, no, this is my favorite part.
What
This
this part?
balcony.
This part right here? Like,
Well, the entire floor really.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't want to fall. Put
Yeah,
that back
that
on.
would be a good idea. I mean, you can climb
Oh,
back up here very easily. That would be my skyline for
yeah.
the Fixmas stuff. We
I
can
was
see
like,
Fixmas. Yeah, there we
I
go.
see snowmen. I see snowmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Oh my god.
that's by the way, that's the only thing that's floating in the entire map. It's the skyline because it's the
Yeah, I
magic
mean,
of
it's
Fix.
it's not float.
It,
It's,
it
it's supported. It's supported by
it's
the rail.
okay. It's supported by
Yeah.
floating support.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you're up there, it's just that's all you see.
But that's because it's the magic of
Yeah,
Fixmas.
exactly.
Oh
As
yeah,
your
the Duracell battery. We forgot to talk about the Duracell battery. Um, so essentially, while I was building the whole thing, I was afraid of making a mistake. So in there's 400 in-game batteries. So that's 40,000 megawatt.
so you use
Uh,
beams for the lettering.
yes,
Nice.
that's painted beams for the
Yep.
layers. And yeah, so it's actually functional.
Yeah. I like
I
the connections on top as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them connect to the pylon just for the fun of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And
Like
but it turns out I never had to use it. But yeah, it's there. So yeah, this floor, it's the start of the more advanced material.
Right.
There's high speed connect ha, 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 not not high speed connector. What is it called? High speed thingies?
Well, there are high speed connectors, yeah. Yeah, high speed
No,
connector.
that's what it is. Okay, high speed
Yeah.
connector.
I was
I
like,
thought there was I thought it was a different name. So yeah, high speed connector, uh, supercomputers, and then the advanced automatic control unit, and
oh, ACUs, yeah.
make, and then what you make out of that,
Supercomputer.
the automated assembly directory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
And that's usually, I think that is probably the easiest or earliest one that you can make, right? Usually.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's the first one you unlock as well. That makes sense that you got these. Although I think
assembly directory system. That's what it
yeah.
is. Okay.
I think the ACUs are kind of annoying to do though. I think, right? They're not the most fun because I think you need like high speed connectors and a bunch of.
Yeah, well, I mean, adaptive control. Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, this is this is the phase 2 part though, like, or phase 2 or 3 or whatever.
That's what you need all the automated wiring.
Right,
for.
right. Yeah, that's what like you need tons of this. You know, if you don't use the alternate, there's some alternates so you can get like high per minute, like a much more per minute. But yeah, I think the default is not very fun to use. That's for sure.
Well, it's fine. I mean, that's that's kind of why I needed to split them on 2 floors.
Right. Well,
I needed a machine.
Yeah. I think there's one. It's either in a manufacturer or refinery. I don't remember. That you can get more a higher per minute. I think.
Yeah, it's a manufacturer. I've seen it.
I think I used this one. Yeah, 7.5 versus 2.5. So.
Well, it's definitely worth it. It's just I would have needed more. Once
it's higher
all
tier
the planning.
Right.
Once
right.
you've done all the planning,
yeah.
you can't really go back after that.
Right.
Especially because I built all the trains first. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What is up here?
This one is the next space part. So at this point, by the way, it's 1 space part per floor.
Oh,
so this one has it's mostly aluminum stuff. So you have the crystal oscillators, you have heat sink, you have modular engine.
Yep.
Wait, is that
And
the element? Yes, yes, it is the
yeah, you got
element stuff.
you got
So you
this
have like
fuse.
your
Okay,
fused frames, you
yep.
have your radio control unit,
And
you
you're
have
you're packaging the gas, right? I remember seeing that at the
yes,
very beginning. Yeah, okay.
yes, you have the unpackaging station
Yep.
right
Oh,
there.
right. Yep. Literally. Yep. Right here. It's funny. I know that we're getting towards the top and the more the final parts because the performance is just much better as well. It's it's not
um,
it's not 5,000 billion screws.
yeah, we're also making
Right.
pressure cubes,
Right.
and we're
Yeah.
also
Heat
making gas
sinks.
mask actually on this floor. Not gas
Really.
mask. The filters for the gas mask. We're actually making the basic filters here.
Oh, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can locale. Let me find the
Yeah, that would be
locale
the
of these.
first one on
Nope,
the
I've been
left,
here before. First one on
like
the
this one on the right actually,
this one.
right there. Yep, that would be
Ah, look
your
at you
gas
go. Yeah,
filters. There we go.
you know your factory. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I like this. They're like raised off the ground a little bit. I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Just
that's
little down there.
actually there wasn't any slope that could work for that, so that's actually the not the beams, the
Oh yeah, yeah,
pillars.
pillars. Yeah,
Yep, that
yeah,
was my
yeah,
little trick. They're
yeah.
painted black, of course, to
Right,
blend in.
right, right, right. Yes, I like that little detail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by I didn't have any balcony on this one, so I figured, well,
Right,
at
right,
least I'll have a good access to the pretty windows.
right. Yeah, I mean it's. Oh, God, I'm gonna die over here.
We can see the nuclear power plants over there and
Zoom in,
zoom in. They're all functional, by the
zoom
way.
and enhance.
Wow.
No, it's
I always find it very funny when you zoom in like that. The coffee cup gets blurry.
yeah. It starts vibrating. You're zooming in too close on the molecules. They're just zooming. Oh, we can see a little buddy. A little buddy.
Little buddy, yeah. Hi.
Oh, bye.
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 I'm only
No,
using drone for radioactive
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, for
We'll
like
see it
yeah,
later.
yeah.
And there's a train station that we don't see there for some reason. It didn't load in with the LED.
Oh right. Oh this.
But there's
Oh yeah.
there's actually a train station underneath those pipes. That's why
Yeah, yeah.
they're like that.
No, I just saw decoration. You know. Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the train right there.
It's
Yeah,
because
it's
if you
in.
want to put a train station, it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Well, go to packaged.
Oh, nice.
Where's the? Yeah, sir. Where's the? Where are you? What is it? Oh, it's going to blenders. Or no, it goes into.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. That's so I was like water. Interesting.
That's the only yeah, and then the rest of the water goes up to a nuclear production, I think. Oh no, I still need water for one more stuff above. So
see. Oh yes.
Okay. At this point, I realized how much height I was using,
right.
how much height I had left. And I figured, you know what? Why not space things out, make a floor that's very artistic.
Yeah. I told you that before on this though. Yes.
These are, by the way,
this.
Are half walls.
Yeah. See.
These,
they're not pillars. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the half foundations.
I mean.
Yeah.
So this floor, everything is on platforms, and by the way, there is a balcony on this floor. If you look,
we gotta
like
on
both
there?
sides, yeah, like this side or right behind you, there was also.
Oh yeah, sure, okay.
Oh, so yeah, there's no
danger balcony.
No, like there's no railing or anything. I was kind of because it's all raw concrete, right?
Yeah.
So I figured I'm gonna make it look raw concrete. So no railing, no anything. So it's kind of like, you gotta be careful. If you fall, it's your fault. We're not responsible here.
Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah. It's the danger balcony. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the like I said, I like the.
And we can see the
offsets
of the other thing outside. if you go back outside and if you look above,
Oh yeah, yes,
you can see the
yes,
support.
sir.
That there's like an extension to the side that we see above is actually the radioactive area.
Oh,
Yep.
well, some people in
So,
my chat would love that. That's for sure.
oh yeah.
I don't know if you know, but they are
So
addicted to spicy.
yes, some people are addicted to
To
radioactivity.
the
So
yeah, ooh yes. I was hoping I could walk around a little bit up here.
yes, you can actually walk on every one of these
Oh, nice.
platforms.
Ooh, yes. I love the framed walls. They are very underutilized. I want to use them more as well. I
Yes.
only have them. I only use them like one. Why does this one look so big, bro? This my brain. What? Why does it look so big? What? I feel like
It's
that
just synced
the
in halfway.
oh, I know. I just feel like the this looks like way bigger than it should. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm tripping.
Um. So anyway, yeah. On this, we make a high array.
Yeah.
It's walkable on the edges, by the way. It's not walkable in the middle of these platforms.
Oh,
Um.
I see. Okay.
So we make an array
Oh
of
yeah.
things here. We make batteries. We make what's
Ooh.
this? Electromagnetic rod. There we go. I
Right.
forgot the
Right.
name of these things. Um. There's like there's another space part on this one if you keep going up.
Okay. I didn't know if it was down or up.
Yeah,
Let's see, what is this bad boy?
this
Oh,
is yeah, there you
fuel
go.
generators. Yes, sir. That's where.
That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Roads go directly to this bad boy.
And there's also a bunch of equipment higher up as well that we make. We make like all kinds of smaller equipment. So there's like yeah, over there and on the other side too. So it's oh, by the way, not everything is accessible from both uh staircase in on this floor. That's kind of an exception I made there. But
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, because this one.
yeah, we
Okay, yeah, I
make
see
like
what you mean.
bullets. We make nobelisks. These right
Here.
there are the iodine masks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Filters
Iodine
here.
filters. Yeah.
Homing
Um,
rifle. Okay, so this is a weaponry.
yeah. So there's a little bit of weapons, a little bit of this and that. Yeah. Because I figured, I'm gonna want to have these equipment if I want to go out into the world. So I'm gonna make sure to include them in the production.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
turns out I actually
You
used
used a lot of
them
it.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wait,
quite a lot.
is there anything I missed down on this floor? Or was that
Not
it?
really.
Okay.
That's basically everything.
Well, the belts are getting much thinner now.
Yes.
Much
Now
thinner.
this
Oh,
is
what?
the nuclear floor.
Okay,
Turns
so
out you need a lot of different things for nuclear, and that's why there's all these
okay, I see.
belts. It's like 12. It's more than 12 things actually.
Let's see what.
And this is where we make the
Oh,
nuclear pasta.
oh yeah, I'm getting spicy. Well, we
Yes.
got
It doesn't produce
uranium.
that much radioactivity actually.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, it goes down pretty
Yeah.
quick as well.
Yeah.
So you have
But what?
drones. You have drones bringing stuff in on this floor, right? Or no? Is that
Yes.
above?
So
Oh yeah,
the
right here, right here.
drones,
Okay, we
the
got two.
drones are bringing in uranium into
Battery.
this right there.
This one, yeah. Okay.
Yes, this it brings in uranium here, and on both sides you have a duplicate of the production on each side, which
Okay.
is it's turning into uranium rods, and then it brings in
Oh,
the
okay.
waste to create the plutonium rods.
Okay. Okay. And then
And
does
then
it send out the plutonium?
yes, it's sent out through the train that we were seeing earlier before, but we couldn't see the station
Oh,
because
sure.
LOD. And it's going away to like a corner of the map where it's just being stored forever.
Yeah. Just
Big
making
storage.
sectioning off a quarter of the map. Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
and
particle. Yep,
so
particle
this is
accelerators.
yeah, these
Nuclear
are the nuclear
pasta.
pasta. Yep. So that's the
Hey,
last space part right there. The double staircase also changes here into a single
oh yeah,
staircase,
yeah. I see. Okay.
accessible from both sides.
Let's see.
So you go up like this, and then it merges into the middle.
Oh
And at
yeah.
this
Okay.
point, the only belts left are the
Ooh,
space
the space
parts.
shuttle. Yes, sir. Nice.
I played around with turning slightly the stairs
Oh yeah, yeah.
10 degree so that it looks still connected
Right.
mostly, but that allowed me to redirect this
Oh
properly
yeah.
into this spiral.
Oh yeah.
And this
Definitely.
this here
Oh.
is my favorite floor, because
Ooh.
this is where the hub and the trophy
Ooh.
case are.
Dude.
So you
Nice.
got all the trophies in the game except one.
What?
I was missing the 200 tickets to get the stupid bean trophy, which I hate beans so much. So at the end, it was like, you know what? That might not be a bad idea to not get the bean trophy because the beans are stupid.
I still haven't. I
Um,
haven't gotten any of the milestones ever. Actually, gotta get those. Gotta catch
and
more.
what you can see right there
Oh,
are
what
hub
the heck?
parts.
How'd you
I
get
had a
all the?
glitch. Yeah, I had a
Oh,
glitch at some point where I just started accumulating hub parts.
that's cool. That's kind of unique.
By the way,
And
these
these are
pipes
direction or
have
decoration.
just decoration. Yes, there's nothing
Yeah.
in them.
It'd be a little weird if you're just like, I have oil up here. You're like, what?
Yeah. No, I could have. The thing is, I could have something in there, but I wouldn't have a use for it. Like, I could have like some fancy nitrogen going in there or whatever. Um,
Light panel. Oh, let's
so
see. It
that's my
looks like
hub here.
all tiers have been. I still
Oh
have.
yeah.
I don't know if you know, but I still haven't unlocked gas masks, and I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
I I'm so mad at myself because okay, so I'm gonna do it on the next playthrough, but I think it's in no tier 2. There's jump pads. I want this to be the last milestone I unlock
Nice.
because people get mad at me for like not. They're like every time they see that I don't have tier 5 done, they're like, why? And
Why?
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a good one.
yeah, I'm like that's the exact reason why.
So this up here is a cute little access I created to have access to the ceiling, to the roof, um, and the belts actually go through belt hole
Oh yeah, this
because
is what
I
you're saying. Oh yeah, you're
yeah,
saying that.
and the reason why I did that was to keep the ceiling closed so that
Mm-hmm.
it would be dark inside,
Yeah, definitely.
because I wanted that
Oh,
last floor to have like this view, like, oh, it's all dark and
right. No, definitely.
nice.
It glows so much. It glows.
Yes. So all of the space parts at this point, they're all just going into
Oh yeah, space. Yeah.
yeah, they actually go into the space elevator.
Oh, you
Um
haven't.
hold on.
I'm not.
Hold
I'm
on,
not. I'm
because
not.
you're not in the front of it. You got to be in the front of it. There's actually a
What?
staircase going to the front of it.
Oh,
You skip
I
the
was.
you use the
I know.
jetpack instead of using the stairs.
Oh yes. Okay, stairs. Yeah,
Yeah, there we
it's on
go.
the other side. I came up on the other side.
With a little
Oh
cute radar
hey.
tower. Yeah, there we go. See, cute radar tower, cute muncher right there.
Muncher.
Awesome sink. Yeah, I
Yes,
call them
sir.
munchers.
Muncher. Did you see the
Yeah.
there was a on the community stream like a community highlights
Oh
a couple
yes,
weeks ago.
I've actually seen it.
Yes. You know what
Yes,
I'm talking about, dude. That thing looks so sick. I know it's
with the
modded.
little
Yes,
teeth,
dude.
with the little teeth
Dude,
and
it's my favorite.
eyes.
I think that's my favorite thing I've ever seen. I know it's modded. I wish that we could do that in vanilla. Oh my god, I'd be doing that to
Uh,
every single one. I think his name is like
I know,
Perry or
it's
something
so
like that.
good.
Just
Yes, it's so good.
it's a chopping iron, dude. I love it.
Uh,
Oh, it is my
so
favorite.
yeah, now that we are here, for those who haven't played 1.0, before 1.0, you can see if you select the space elevator, you can see how much it is required to do phase 4. How crazy is that, right? So this is why I didn't do it. I wanted to give you the honor of
Oh,
sending it
what?
into space.
Why
Yep.
me? Why me?
Because you're my friend. Go ahead. Send it
Oh my
with
gosh.
love. I know.
I haven't even beaten the game. This feels wrong.
Well, guess what? You're beating it now.
I did all the hard work. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, you know what? You're doing the hard work right now because it's very difficult to press that
Oh yes.
button.
I mean there really is there's so many parts in there that you gotta cram down.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
this
no,
is it, yes.
definitely. I mean,
Okay.
you've seen my tower. That's all of the tower is
This is
based
the
on
whole
that.
tower. Well, I
Look up.
just
You gotta look at it.
yeah, I am, don't worry.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Bye forever.
Yay.
I hope there's another one of you in 1.0.
Oh, of course there will be. It's gonna be nice. So, yeah. That's my tower, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. And, well, thank you for watching. And thank you, Kylo, for doing all this for me. Well, I mean, you know, the recording and the sending that into
Yes, I did
space.
all the work. I built
Yeah,
all
you
of
did. Oh,
this.
you built all
Yes.
of this. Yeah. No,
No, I would
by
not
the
have
way,
the brains
it,
to do this.
it took me about 800 hours for this. About 800, and I played a bunch. I think it was actually more like 850. And then I played a little bit more to try to get that last ticket, just killing
Oh
creatures over
yes,
and
yes, you
over.
put a bunch, yeah, for that.
And then I realized it would take me about 2 months to get that last
You're like,
trophy.
no.
So I went, it's okay. My trophy case is good as it is. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a moo.